Welcome to this GSC DigiNet Semifinal Saturday Update Show. Jim Cavall here from the Hanna Center on the beautiful campus of Samford University. We're in game number 1. Delta State took on Alabama Huntsville, and UAH played some tough defense against the Lady Statesmen down the stretch. Early, Delta State was led by their top player, Chelsea Rhodes. Rhodes finished the game with 9 points, but UAH really tough down the stretches. They really turned things around in the second half and took over this one. They end up winning 68-57 over Delta State, getting themselves back into the championship game. Coach Hines was emotional after this one, knowing that he had his team in the same round last year, and to get all the way back is a big deal to him and his Lady Chargers as they go for the GSC title. Jordan Smith, one of the top players in this ball game, and she said after the game in our interview how tough it was down the stretch to play against Delta State's defense, but how rewarding it was as well to be able to overcome them and win this one. 68-57, UAH advances to championship Sunday. Another upset occurred in semifinal Saturday in game number 2 as West Alabama and North Alabama took on one another. Early, North Alabama was led by McKenna Randall. Randall only had 4 points in the ball game, though she really struggled. West Alabama really thrived. First half, they get the lead. They kept it throughout. Big shots like this was the reason they persevered and won this one. Lanita Futrell, she had 8 points in the ballgame, including a couple tray bombs. UNA falls to West Alabama 69-52. Coach Roden back in the championship game. We have a rematch of the championship game on the women's side. In game number 1 of the men's semifinal Saturday matchups, we saw Valdosta State and UAH take on one another. Jamie Smith with a big take there, the GSC Player of the Year. Struggled down the stretch in this one, and Valdosta State really played some good basketball. Look at this shot, and one as it falls, and Valdosta State enters Championship Sunday. They'll take on a familiar foe as Christian Brothers really did a great job in the second half after trailing by 7 at halftime, hitting some big three-pointers like this one right here to overcome the deficit and defeat West Florida 66-58. A big reason was their defense in the second half, holding West Florida to a mere 27 points. And Christian Brothers and Coach Nienaber going for their second ever GSC title as they defeat West Florida. Championship Sunday set, UAH and West Alabama in a rematch of last year's women's title game. And then in the men's side, you have Valdosta State and Christian Brothers. The action starts tomorrow on GSC TV Live. CSS and some of the other networks under the GSC umbrella will telecast it at 1 p.m. Central. Until then, I'm Jim Cavall, and this is GSC DigiNet.